Dead, it's like I'm hanging on to nothing but the beats I'm fed. I conversating with the roaches and share my bed. I got nothing in this life but a mountain, but people thinking that I never make it, so they doubting. I give it so much that I been stopped counting. I sold my only car just to print my first album. Now that's a gamble when no one cares. I put it all out on the table, homie, I ain't scared. And people talking about this dude came from where? It's been a decade since I dropped my life's prayer. I'm like a little bit of Biggie and a little bit of Nas, a little in the Skinner and a little goody mob.
What is going on, people? My name is Michael. It has been for a long time. Today I'm going to be doing something totally different, something I've never done before. I want to do a tutorial on how to do a muscle up. Now this is for anybody who wants to be able to pull off a muscle up. Maybe you have the strength, but you get stuck in the middle and you can't make it to the top. That has a lot to do with technique. So we will go through the technique so that you can be able to practice. And this is also for anybody, whatever fitness level you may be at. Maybe you're not even able to do a pull-up. Maybe you're not even able to do a dip. To be able to perform a muscle up, you should be able to do 10 pull-ups and 10 dips. If you cannot do a pull-up, if you cannot do a dip, don't be sad, don't be pissed off. I will give you some exercises that you can incorporate into your workout so that you can be able to perform not just a pull-up, not just a dip, but also eventually a muscle up. Let's get started. Let's start by saying, what is a muscle up? Let me show you. Let me get turned around for you. Ah! This is a muscle up. The best way to learn how to do an exercise is to go through the motion. If you have a hard time getting to the top, have someone spot you to help you lift up, or find you a chair, and then get your hind end up there. So, start at the top and let yourself down slowly. As slow as you can. This will allow your muscles to get used to the movement. So as soon as your muscles get used to the movement, your body will have a good idea of how the motion works, and eventually you will be able to pull off a muscle up. This is the same thing with doing a pull-up and a dip. Basically, go through the motion. Go through the motion, start at the top. If you need someone to spot you to hold your legs, find you a good partner to spot you. Also with the pull-up, start at the top and just let yourself down slow. It's all right if you can't pull yourself up, just let yourself down slow. So like I did just a moment ago where I started at the top, I stopped and then I went down as slowly as possible. If you can ask any like weightlifter, say you're curling a dumbbell. The hardest part to the lift is not here at the bottom, it's not at the top, it's right in the middle. This is where gravity is really fighting against you. And basically, that is the hardest part also to the muscle up, is the time in between. To be able to pull off a muscle up, you want to have a little bit of swinging action, and you don't want to have too little swinging action. Too little swing, it's going to seem like you're just trying to pull yourself straight up, and that takes a lot of strength that I do not possess. Something that I cannot do. So, if you have too little swing, you're going to go too early. If you have too much swing, you're going to go too late. Too little too early, too much too late. So this is what happens when you have too little swing. Too little too early. Too little too swing. Yeah. Can't get too high. And this is what happens when you have too much swing. Too much too late. Too much swing, where you're just whipping your body back and forth. You're pulling yourself away from the bar. It makes sense. When you go too late, you pull yourself away from the bar. When you go too little, you push off too early and you're trying to pull yourself straight up. And like I just showed you, that's a major strength that I do not possess. I am sorry. Now, a lot of people struggle with the time in between. And this has a lot to do with technique. What I want you to do is start at the beginning. Like you get a little swinging action in. And then as you get to that point where you're in front of the bar, you want to swing. Once you get here, pulling yourself up, bring your legs up. Bring your legs up and don't let them kick down. Because if you let them kick down, you're going to lose that momentum to go up, and you're just going to be stuck, and you're just going to end up going back down. These things here, I have no idea what they're called. I'm going to go ahead and call them high pull-ups because I can. Because I have no idea with the actual term. There may be an actual term, but today we're going with high pull-up. And that's basically where you're trying to get yourself a little more over the bar than what you would do with an actual pull-up. So you want the overhand grip. The most important part to a muscle-up is the overhand grip. Now, the reason I tell you to start with an overhand grip is because I don't have like the magic chalk that you would see at a weightlifting gym. Don't know why I called it magic chalk. That was stupid. Let's move on. Basically, what is it? It's a half pull. It's a half muscle up. You're going with the swing, not too little, not too much. Then as you pull up, kicking your legs up, pulling yourself up, but not bringing yourself in. Because the muscle up is here. Here's the bar, here's you. It's coming like a C. This here typically will help you with the time in between. The hardest part to a lift is right in the middle. The hardest part to a muscle up is right in the middle. So this will help you to be able to pull it off more fluent, more smooth. Overhand grip, swing, high pull up. And that is a high pull up. The best way to learn to be able to do an exercise is to actually go through the motion of the exercise. So remember, overhand grip, unless you have the magic chalk. I said it again. Wow. Overhand grip, not too little swing, not too much swing, kind of like right in the middle. Arch your back, straighten your legs out at the end, at the front of your swing. Pull yourself up. As you go to pull yourself up, kick your legs up. Pull the bar to your chest, and then push up to get that dip. So it's like a C motion. Here's the bar, here's you. You get that little swing, not too little, not too much. Pull the bar into your chest, push up to get that dip. So overhand grip, swing, and get yourself to the top. I went off a little too early. Don't go too early, don't go too much. And always let yourself down slowly. And that is how you'll be able to perform a muscle up. That is the end of the tutorial. So incorporate these exercises into your workout so that you can be able to perform a muscle up. So with nothing else to be said, gotta head to martial arts. I will see you there. Peace! Hey, boy, you look good in that jacket. Yeah. Climb. All right, people, one more thing that I forgot to mention. On your way, on your journey to being able to do a muscle up, if you ever find yourself practicing to do a muscle up, and you get to the middle where one arm is above the bar and one arm is below the bar, and you still try to muscle yourself up for the love of God, stop. Don't do it. Because I don't want you to, on your journey to being able to do a muscle up, I don't want you to risk injury. Whether it be a torn pectoral muscle, torn delt, pulled lat, torn butthole, whatever it may be, whatever your problem is, I don't want you to do it. Okay. Alright, people, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and the show. That is the video. Like, share, subscribe if you were live. Do what you got to do. And until next time, as always, I love y'all. Stay blessed and stay unashamed.